Hello everybody, welcome to Yoga for Self-Love with Kim. I am Kim. This will be a short, quickie, gentle practice to calm down our nervous system and bring in some gentle movement. Gently unwind our body. So bring yourself to your mat. You may want to sit up on a blanket. I'm sitting on a blanket. Find a nice upright alignment of your spine. So it may be helpful to sit on something. Raise the hips up a little bit higher than the knees. This will be a seated practice. If it feels okay for you, you can close your eyes or find a soft and steady gaze. So any comfortable seated position will do here. Just take a moment to close your eyes, settle in, check in with yourself. And notice how you feel today. And honor whatever that is. I invite you to bring in the intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, and compassionate with yourself as you move through this practice today. And if you so choose, you are welcome to carry that intention off of the mat with you as well. And then we'll begin to bring in a few little vagal toning exercises, stimulating our vagus nerve, calming down our nervous system. The vagus nerve has branches, fibers that innervate the face, the ears, the eyes, the nose, the throat, the neck, torso. So we'll just bring in a couple gentle exercises. You can keep your eyes closed or you could open your eyes. Bring your palms together at your heart. Just rub your hands together, build a little bit of heat. And then take your fingers to the center of your forehead. Gently press your fingers in and gently pull them along your forehead out to the sides of your forehead or to your temples. So a little gentle massage with your fingers. And again, a few times bring the fingers in to meet at the center of your forehead. Gently press the fingers in and pull them out towards the temples. A couple times. And then bring your fingers to right inside your eyebrows and gently draw the fingers along the eyebrows and out to the temples. And a couple more times, bring fingers back inside of your eyebrows and gently press the fingers in and pull them out, smoothing out the eyebrows out towards the temples. A couple times there. And then take your fingers underneath your eyes, the top of your cheekbones, right outside the bridge of your nose. And then press the fingers in, pull them out along the cheekbones towards the ears, and then bring the fingers back in towards the bridge of the nose at the top of the cheekbone there. And again, gently draw the fingers out towards the ears. A couple more times. And then draw your hands down your cheeks as if you were caressing your beloved. A couple times, just running your hands down your cheeks. And then bring your fingers or your index fingers right in front of your ear. Pull the index fingers from the top of the ear down in front of the ear towards the corner of your jaw. A couple times there. And then take your index fingers behind your ear, starting at the top, and just pull the fingers down behind your ears. Draw them all the way down to the corner of your jaw. Do that one a couple times also. And then take your index finger and your thumb to gently clasp this little piece of cartilage right inside your ear called the tragus. Just give your tragus a little A little massage on each side. And then you can let that go. Take your hands back to your cheeks. Run your hands down your cheeks and then all the way down your neck. And then maybe bring your fingers back up right underneath your jaw. Draw the fingers down your neck a couple more times. And then next time you draw the hands down your neck, bring both hands to rest on your heart, one on top of the other. And press your hands into your chest. Gently pull your chest or the tissue of your chest downward, and as you do that, lift your chin up to your degree, however far you can go, and it still feels okay for your neck. And then bring your chin back down, and then gently press hands into the chest, pull the chest down, and one more time, lift your chin up. And then you can bring your chin back to starting point. Release your hands down, and if your eyes are closed, you can open the eyes now. Just begin to move our body gently, nice and easy, rocking your body from side to side. And then bring yourself to center. Let's take hands to the knees or thighs. We'll move into some seated cat-cow. As you inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, belly drops forward, heart lifts, maybe your gaze lifts, maybe the chin lifts a little bit, and then as you exhale, we'll roll the pelvis back, drop your chin down towards your chest, round through your back, spread the shoulder blades away from each other. And as you inhale, again, tilt the pelvis forward, heart lifts, chin lifts, shoulder blades draw towards each other behind you. And then as you exhale again, rounding it forward, curling in, spreading shoulder blades. And a couple more times, rock yourself back and forth. Bring yourself back to your starting point. Then we'll take the elbows out to the side, take your fingers to the top of your shoulders, and then draw the elbows back, lift your heart up, and then roll your elbows forward, round through your back, roll the pelvis back, draw the chin towards the chest, elbows will come towards each other in front of you. And then inhale, again, we'll open up the arms, our bird wings, lift up the chest. As you exhale, arms roll back down, elbows roll back in towards each other. You round through your back. Couple more times, inhaling, lift up the arms, lift up the elbows, lift up the chest. Exhaling, elbows roll back down and in, back rounds. Couple more. And then bring yourself back to your starting point. And now let's take the arms wide out to the sides, lift the heart. Arms, palms come together, round through the back, chin to chest. Open arms wide, lift heart. And then curl in, hands come together. Couple more. And then bring yourself back up to seated, and then roll your shoulders around in a few circles. And if you like, you are welcome to turn up the corners of your lips into a smile now or anytime. And then roll the shoulders around in the other direction. And then relax the shoulders down, and now reach the arms forward, bend the elbows, drop the arms down. Just swing the arms from side to side, so getting little movement through the elbows. You can roll the arms all the way around in circles if you like. Then switch the direction. And then let that go. Reach the arms forward, and now roll the wrists around. And then switch direction of your wrist circles. And then let that go. And now bring the right foot out in front of you. You can bend that right knee, step that foot forward. So left knee is bent and that foot is sort of tucked in under the right leg. Take your hands underneath that right knee, lift up your foot. Keep sitting up nice and tall here, so nice long spine. And then roll your ankle around in a few little circles. And then switch the direction. And then begin to swing your shin from side to side. Nice and easy. And then if it works for you, you can circle the foot shin around, so you're sort of rolling around at the knee. And then take your left hand to the bottom of your right foot, right hand to that right knee, and gently rock your shin side to side. Then we'll open that right shin out to the right side. So bringing yourself into the stag position. Left shin in front of you, right shin out to the side. And then a little baby twist over to the left. You can take your right hand to that left knee or shin. Left hand around behind you under your shoulder. And then maybe you spin your head to look over that left shoulder. And then bring yourself back to center. Again, little twist over to the left. And then maybe you spin the head a little bit further. And then bring yourself back to center. And one more time, little twist over to the left. And now turn your head and look over your right shoulder. And then turn your head, look back over your left shoulder, and this time roll your eyes all the way to the left. And hold here for about 30 seconds or so. And then keeping everything where it is, now just turn your head again, look over right shoulder, and move your eyes over to the right. And we'll pause here. And then you can blink the eyes, bring your head back to center, and then reach the left arm out to your left side. Reach your right arm up and over that right ear. Gentle side bend over to the left. And then lift yourself up, and then we'll take the right hand over towards that right shin. Reach the left arm up and over the left ear and little arch over to the right side now. And then left hand comes back over to the left, right arm reaches up over ear. And then right hand comes back over towards the right shin, left arm reaches up over the ear, side bending back to right. One more time, left hand comes down to the mat, right arm reaches up over that right ear, and then back up through center, right hand to the right shin, left arm sweeps up over left ear, side bending back to the right. Then bring yourself back to center, and then we'll lift up that right foot, and now step that right foot outside of that left knee or thigh. And then we'll take the left elbow, wrap it around that right knee, root down into your sitting bones, lift the crown of your head up towards the ceiling, nice long spine, and then a little baby twist over to your right. And then release, unravel your legs, and we will do this on the other side. So now take the hands underneath that left thigh, pick up that left foot, roll that foot around in a few little circles. And then you can switch the direction of your circles. And then we'll give that foot, shin, a little swing from side to side. And if it works for you, maybe you circle the leg around. And then if you're circling the leg around, you can switch the direction. And then we'll take that right hand to bottom of the left foot, left hand to that left knee. Lengthen the spine, nice tall spine, and then gently rock your left shin from side to side. And then we'll open that left foot out to the left side, finding stag pose on this side. And then a little twist over to the right. And maybe peeking over right shoulder. And then bring yourself back to center. And then a little twist over to the right again. Come back through center. And then again, little twist over to the right. Maybe spin the head over that right shoulder. Spin your head, now look over left shoulder. And then spin your head to look back over that right shoulder. And this time, move your eyes over to the right. And then blink the eyes. Come back through center, spin your head over to the left. Peeking over left shoulder and then taking eyes all the way over to the left. And then release, blink the eyes, bring yourself back to center. And then we will take the right hand down to the mat, reach the left arm up and over the ear, little side bend over to the right. And then bring the left hand over towards that left shin and reach the right arm up over that right ear. Little side bend over to your left side. And then bring yourself back over. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches up. And then left hand comes back towards that left shin. Right arm reaches back up over the ear. One more time, we'll take right hand over to the right, left arm reaching up over the ear, side bending to the right, and then back over to the left. Right arm sweeps up and over the ear, and you gently arch it over to the left. And then bring yourself up, and then we'll pick up that left foot, draw that left foot outside of your right thigh, sit up nice and tall, draw that right elbow around that left knee and gently spin yourself over to the left. And then unravel yourself. Let's send the legs out wide. And then we'll bend the right knee, draw that right foot to left inner thigh. And then fold yourself over that left leg. Lift it up, turn to face that right thigh. Again, little twist over to your right. And then we'll take it back over towards the left leg, folding yourself over that leg to your degree. Could be a little, could be a lot. whatever works for you. And then bring it back up, little spin over to the right again. And then one more time. Send it over to the left, floating over left leg, and then bring yourself back up. And we'll switch to the other side. Send the right leg wide, take that left foot to that right inner thigh. And then we'll fold it over that right leg, again, your degree. Bring yourself up, spin your heart over to the left. And then bring it back over to the right, folding over that right leg, heart reaching for toes, spine nice and long. Bring it back up and then spin your heart over to the left. Let's take it back over to the right one more time, folding over right leg. Back up, spin it over to the left. And then bring yourself back to center. Step the feet forward, hands behind you. You can lean back on the hands and just windshield wiper the knees side to side a few times. And then bring yourself into an easy seat. Take palms back together at the heart. Come back to our intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, compassionate with ourselves. Thank you so much for sharing this short, gentle practice with me today. I hope it helped with love and gratitude. Namaste.